My stepdaughter pushed me aside after taking my money, so I took everything from her. I've been Madison's stepdad since she was 7 years old, raising her like my own through homework, tears, driving lessons, and every milestone that mattered. Her biological father vanished when child support got too expensive, but I stayed through it all. Madison always called me dad and introduced me as her father, right up until the moment she needed my credit card for the biggest day of her life. The wedding planning started innocently enough. Madison asked if I'd help with a few expenses, since her bio dad wasn't contributing, and her mom's teacher salary couldn't cover a proper celebration. I said yes immediately. What father wouldn't want to give his daughter her dream wedding? I covered the $3,000 venue deposit, thinking that was my part. Then came the dress, $2,500 for something she'd wear once, but seeing her face light up made it worth every penny. The flowers went from $800 to $2,200 because she needed white roses flown in from Ecuador. The catering jumped from $4,000 to $8,500 when she decided only premium Wagyu would do for her 150 guests. Each time, she'd come to me with tears in her eyes, explaining how her real wedding required just one more upgrade. Each time, I said yes, because she was my daughter, and her happiness was everything. By month 6, I'd quietly taken out a $30,000 personal loan to cover expenses that kept materializing. The final blow came during the rehearsal dinner. Madison was giving her speech, thanking everyone who made her day possible. She thanked her mom for being the best role model. She thanked her fiancé's parents for welcoming her into a real family. She thanked her wedding planner, her bridesmaids, even the florist. Then she got to me. And thank you to Richard, she said, using my first name like I was the hired help, for being so generous with your wallet. I know you're not my real dad, but you've been a great financial support system. The room went silent. Her fiancé looked uncomfortable. Her mother stared at her plate, but no one stood up for me. Madison just smiled, and then thanked her bio dad, who wasn't even there, for always being there for her. After dinner, I pulled Madison aside, my heart pounding with hurt and disbelief. Madison, what was that? I've been your dad for 15 years. She rolled her eyes like I was being dramatic. Look, Richard, I appreciate everything you've done, really, but let's be honest, you're not my actual father. Your mom's husband who helped out. Tomorrow is about my real family, and I need you to stop acting like you're my dad in front of everyone. It's weird. That's when something shattered inside me. Not anger, not rage, but crystal clear clarity. If Madison really didn't consider me her family, then even though I loved her, I would stop considering her my daughter. I went home that night and made a list of every vendor, every contract, every payment that had my name on it. Madison wanted her real family, she could have them, and the $47,000 bill that came with them. I wasn't going to make a scene or ruin her wedding day like some movie villain. I was simply going to stop being her ATM, effective immediately. At 6 a.m., 5 hours before the ceremony, I started making calls. First, the venue coordinator. This is Richard. I need to cancel today's event immediately. Remove my card from all charges. They argued that the event was today, but I told them to bill the bride instead, and then hung up. Next came the caterer, who'd already loaded trucks with Wagyu beef. Then the florist, who had already arranged the roses. I told all of them that Madison will pay them in person, so they could cancel the charge on my card. It felt sad, not doing those things for someone I loved, but it also felt cathartic to finally be free. I had canceled everything, and made sure that there would be no wedding at all. By 8 a.m., my phone started exploding with calls and texts. Madison called 17 times before I answered. What did you do? She screamed. You're ruining my wedding. I'm not ruining anything, I said calmly. I'm just stopping my involvement. Like you asked. You wanted your real family to handle things. That's not what I meant. You can't just... I hung up and blocked her number, and left everything to her real dad. Her mother called next. Richard, please, she's just stressed. She didn't mean it. She got blocked as well. Then her fiancé called, desperate. Richard, we'll pay you back, but right now, we need your help. I calmly told him that this wasn't about the money anymore. It was about respect and love, neither of which I was getting. Madison posted on social media about family betrayal and wedding sabotage, but she couldn't explain why without admitting what she'd said. In the end, they managed a small courthouse ceremony with pizza delivery for 12 people. I started divorce proceedings that day as well, and with the prenup we had, both Madison and her mother were left with nothing to call theirs. The truth is, I still love both of them, but they never once apologized or tried to make things right. They just kept blaming me for being entitled and backing out on a promise, completely missing the whole point in the process.